All right, so for sketch 17, we're going to look at 2 and 3 point perspective, getting some practice with just boxes for today. 2 point perspective will be more of a review for most of you, looking at kind of that same method as the corner store where you have that horizon line, vanishing points on either end, and then you're using those to connect out between the different kind of parts of your box. With this one, I want you to do 5 in total, looking at kind of quick practice with these, getting kind of reacquainted with this method. So with that, as you get started, it can be helpful to start kind of figuring out the initial height of that corner, and then once you have that, extending both of those over to the vanishing point, and then from there then you're going to connect out, figuring out how far back that box goes, and then from there, if you have a box where it is over the horizon line, you're going to see the underside. If it is under the horizon line completely, it's going to be the top side that you'll see, and then if it is kind of bridging between the horizon line, you're just going to see those two sides. So then that'll be pretty much same process as you go through with a sketchbook entry, just kind of going through with different boxes, trying out different placements on the paper, getting kind of comfortable again with 2 point perspective, and then taking some time to practice that. So as we move into some of this architectural practice and then into the project, you have a little bit more comfort. And then if you are working with 3 point perspective for this one, same kind of starting setup. You're going to have your horizon line, 2 vanishing points on either end, and then you're going to add a third vanishing point either on the top or bottom of the paper. If it is on the top side, it is going to look like you're like very down low looking up at your building. If you are putting it above the horizon line towards that top side, it's going to be that opposite where you're looking kind of overhead at an angle, kind of a very steep perspective angle. And then same kind of basic concept. The only thing that's going to change is instead of using those true vertical lines, you're going to use your vanishing point that's either at the top or bottom of that page to identify kind of the height lines, and then you'll connect side to side on those vanishing points on the horizon to figure out how those side edges are looking. And then same thing as you get to those kind of edges of where the box ends, again you're going to go back to that vanishing point that's either at the top or bottom. And then same thing, practicing out 5 boxes as you go through. Take that time. With both of these, you can either grab a ruler, or since this one is a little bit just more kind of procedural practice, you're welcome to kind of just freehand it too and just kind of eyeball those basic proportions. That said, if you're really struggling, they do grab a ruler just so you can kind of get in that habit of using those again. But for this one, if you feel like you're getting close enough just with freehanding, that's fine too. But with this one, as you go through, just looking at the boxes themselves, looking at that you're getting the perspective practice once again. I'm not really looking at blending shading, more just looking at your accuracy with perspective so we can make any corrections now instead of getting into the project and then having to troubleshoot a lot with that final subject matter. So that should be everything. Let me know if you have questions.